Hello my queen sisters and welcome to the TheRealT.G page. This video was long pending and I so wanted to do this video, but with the lockdown and the online schooling and all that, I mean, you know what I mean, okay? So finally I'm here, and the purpose of this video today is to bring you the best of the Shoppers Drug Mart product under $10. Have you ever just stood there at Shoppers Drug Mart and kind of just keep looking at all these products and just wondered, what brand to go for, what to use, what would be good for me, what foundation color would suit me, what concealer color would suit me, or what, a powder would be better. So I'm here to help, and this is what this video is about. It was pretty intense, ladies. It was very intense to go to Shoppers Drug Mart and skim through the best of the best products under $10 for you guys. And I did it, and I'm so proud of it. And honestly, Shoppers Drug Mart honestly has one of the greatest products. This year, I have discovered a lot of amazing products from Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm here to give you that information and whatever knowledge that I have about these makeup products to make you beautiful. So ladies, let's get started. Like I said, it was a pretty intense process going through all of those makeup brands in Shoppers Drug Mart, trying to find you the best one from all the products and the most reasonably priced ones. So let's get started, ladies. I'm going to start by putting a primer, which is of course essential before putting any makeup on. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I've heard so much about this. Again, e.l.f. is a brand which I think I've just discovered more of their products. This was a beautiful, beautiful primer. So I'm going to show you the texture. I wish I could really show you. I'm just going to show you on my hand. It's so shiny. It's got this luminous texture. It's really shiny, and I think it's going to be very glowy on my skin. A primer. Usually primers are just silicone based, and they're very what do you call it? Wow, look at that. You can just, it's making my skin so nice and dewy. Yeah, I love this effect. Because what happens, you want something like this. You want something a little bit shiny, a little bit, luminous. Because if you put foundation on and the powder on, it becomes very drying. So this is really, really beautiful, I feel. So as you can see now, my skin is really nice and dewy and glowy. Before putting the foundation on, I'm actually going to go in with a concealer. So another Shoppers Drug Mart concealer that I am in love with is this Revolution Makeup's Conceal and Define. This is from Makeup Revolution. C11. This is a color C11. It's a nice liquid concealer. Let's see how this covers. Again, guys, I tried my best for all the products to be less than $10. Some are just about 12. Some are when it comes to a foundation, it might be a little bit more, but I don't think you can buy anything cheaper than that when it comes to foundation. So just gonna conceal. Pretty good coverage, as you can see, the under eye circle over here. So as you can see, this, I really like the brush of it as well. I love applicators which are like this, and I like it in a tube as well. And I do like these applicators. And now you've seen it's done a pretty good job of concealing, because as you can see, my under eye over here, my under eye circle over here and here. So it did a pretty good job on concealing. So let's keep concealing, guys. Okay, ladies, so I think this concealer did a very good job of concealing, as you can see. Talking about the texture of it, it's pretty lightweight, and for it to be pretty lightweight, I think it conceals pretty good. It's lightweight, it's not cakey, at all. It's not heavy, it's very light, and it conceals well. I guess that's what we want, and it color corrects. So the next one that I'm using is the Maybelline New York 24-hour foundation. This is in the color 220, natural beige. So whenever we want to use a foundation, of course we want a really good quality one, cheaper in price, and something that makes us flawless and long lasting as well. Mostly with Shoppers Drug Mart's foundation, what happens is they turn out to be really cakey. They don't really set in the skin. But let's check out this one. I've heard a lot about this one as well, and let me tell you guys how this is and the texture of it. I'm just gonna do one side and show you the difference. This and this. You can compare yourself. This side and this side, you can compare yourself. So it's pretty good coverage. I feel it's a little bit lighter on my skin, but even if it is like a tone lighter, I feel you can still work with it. It's not a problem. I mean, it wasn't really easy to pick out the color, especially with the testers not being there available at this moment. So, but let me just tell you how the coverage is and the texture is. So as you can see, this side and this side. It is a little bit lighter, but you can always, oh, I love you too. Okay, ladies, so you can see this side and you can see this side. So it has definitely evened out my skin tone, making it a little bit brighter. I do feel it's a little bit lighter, but that's okay. Once I contour and sort of, just buff it out and let it set and put the blush on, it's gonna, sink in the skin and then merge all together. Shopper Drug Mart. When it comes to Shopper Drug Mart foundation, I don't think you can really find anything like $10 or less for a foundation. Maybe a BB cream. Again, if you're looking for a really good BB cream, I would recommend the BB Fresh medium sheer tint. Okay, this is something really good as well. BB CC creams, why I love them, because they're just like a moisturizer, but they have a little tint which gives an extra glow and evens out the skin tone, and it sits well on the skin as well. It's very sheer, transparent, not a heavy coverage. So BB creams, CC creams are excellent for like daily wear. Also, if you have teenage daughters, or like you just do not want to, you're like a minimalist, you don't want to put a lot of makeup on, this is perfect every day. For everyday, BB CC creams are great as well. So let me just complete my other side as well, and I will okay, ladies, so the foundation is done on the other side as well, and I have to say that it is not a bad coverage at all. It is definitely a full coverage, medium to full coverage foundation. When it comes to the texture, I do feel that it's a little bit more drying, but you can definitely work with it. You do not need to powder a lot. Either you can do that, or either just put some more oil and moisturizer before putting foundation on. If you have really dry skin, do not just apply it. I feel like it might make it a little bit more dry looking, but overall I'm pretty happy with this foundation. Super staying on to the next product is the eyebrows. So ladies, I absolutely love doing my eyebrows with a mechanical pencil and a gel. These two things are definitely always there, and the best one that I picked from Shoppers was this e.l.f. one. It has a spoolie, and it has this side, the mechanical pencil side, ultra precise brow pencil. This is in the color brunette. So I'm gonna show you how this turns out. Of course, we love to define the eyebrows, this one, and to make it even more prominent, I'm gonna use the gel. Again, another gel that I discovered, which was closest dupe to the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. I'm not kidding, guys. I mean, we know how much the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow pomade is famous. It's like the holy grail gel, but I discovered a Revolution One brow pomade, and it is as good, and the texture is quite smooth. Okay, I don't think it dries out. I did use it a couple of times, and if you can see, like, I can just, there, not bad at all. And the color is very, very similar to the one I use from the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Why I use the gel and the eyebrow pencil is that the eyebrow pencil is for defining it, and then the gel is to sort of fill it in and at the same time set the small hairs, so they just don't move around. So you can see this one, it's definitely more defined than this one, and thicker and fuller looking. So as you can see, the eyebrows are completed, and I am, of course, very, very happy that I found this, and I'm telling you guys about this. It's so for the eyebrows, the best product is one of the best products, there are many out there, is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil and Makeup Revolution eyebrow gel. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the eyeshadow part. Yes, and I am so excited to tell you about this because I discovered this and I was like, what? I mean, how could this be? Wet and Wild palette, color icon, 10 pan shadow palette. What I love about this, look at the beautiful colors. It's got beautiful neutrals, beautiful plum, dark. You can do a smoky look, you can do a glam look, you can do a natural look. $8, I mean, come on, like, that is a really, really good deal. And let's try the pigments, guys. Let's try the pigments and let me show you how it sets on the eye and how it looks on the eye. Okay, so I'm just going to do a very natural eye and show you like both of the colors, a lighter and a darker, while we're doing it. Show you how it's gonna be. I'm just gonna take this color over here. It's like a brown cork color, and go in the crease. Show you guys. I'm gonna do the other side. I think the pigment is pretty alright. It is pretty good. I love how there's really the colors that they've selected are like there's something you can use every day. You just, if you're a beginner, especially if you're a beginner, this is a perfect palette for you. You don't need anything else. This is a perfect palette to put into your, makeup kit. And I'm gonna go in with a little brown just to sort of define a little bit more, and then you're gonna see how the darker colors are as well. Usually the light ones really don't show, but let me tell you, the pigment is not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. I am so impressed. And the size of this palette is so convenient. Usually, palettes are really big sizes and it's just so hard to keep. And you can also like put this in your bag. You're going out somewhere. This is so convenient. If you look at the packaging, it's so small, lightweight. It's really, really good. I use really, really a lot. I don't know why, I just do. I guess I just want to tell you guys how really, really good it is. So, wow, if you can see how it's blending, you can, I mean, I'm telling you, the pigment is pretty good. Okay, then I'm just gonna use a lighter shade on the inside. I'm gonna use this champagne color over here.
Wow, beautiful.
Moving on to the gel eyeliner. I'm not going to be using a liquid eyeliner. I'm going to be showing you a gel eyeliner because this is an amazing Shoppers Drug Mart gel eyeliner you guys can use. It's the Maybelline Lasting Drama. It's been there for a while, but if you guys don't know about it, this is a very good one. It doesn't dry out again, and it's very black and long lasting, and its texture is really smooth. I'm just going to show you over here. It's really smooth. So I have an eyeliner brush over here, and I'm going to just go over. I love my eyeliners. So smooth. I have applied this eyeliner on both my eyes. I'm gonna get up close to show you guys. As you can see, it is okay. So if you do put eyeliner on your waterline or you don't, I'm just gonna still tell you which one is a really good one. Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner is a really good Shoppers Drug Mart eyeliner, black eyeliner. I'm actually gonna just put it on my, not on the inside, but just on the lid and show you the effect. It's pretty smooth again. It's nice and black. And as you can see how smoothly it just went on the waterline. So if you're looking for a really good... Moving on to the bronzer, the contouring, well, not the bronzer, contouring and the powder. I discovered this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. Amazing. Look at that. I love how it's 2-in-1. Over here is the contouring shade, and here's the highlighting. To be honest, you don't need to use a powder. You can use this as a powder as well. 2-in-1. How amazing is that? I love it when they make like 2-in-1 things. I absolutely, I live for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the texture and how the color turns out on my skin. I'm just using a contour brush over here and gonna... If you have any questions about more Shoppers Drug Mart product, or about the color, or about the coverage, please comment below. I would love to, answer questions. I'm here for that. I just love it when, I love it when I get questions about makeup products, and if I can help in any way, I would. Very nice soft color for contouring, not a harsh color at all, not a dark color at all. Let's try the white powder and see how that turns. Foundation brush in. Woo! Okay guys, you can see how the under eye is lit. Okay, so definitely. Now, texture-wise, okay, it's a little drying, but you know what? Take your makeup spray and just spray and let it set. Hopefully it's just gonna sink in. Absolutely love this. You can see how this much is definitely more lit than this. I'm gonna do my other eye as well. In the middle corner. You guys know what mascara I'm gonna be talking about. I know. It's, of course, I have been a Maybelline person throughout. When first they launched their first Maybelline mascara that I used was Falsies. Then I stuck with it, and then I discovered Lash Lift and I stuck with it, and I think this is the one which I am going to stick with for sure. And I'm going to show you why, because it definitely gives you a lot of volume, and it gives you that length you want. It definitely gives you that volume and length you want. I haven't seen such a lightweight mascara. It's so light. It's like nothing is in there. And the wand is so, like, it's bendable. Like, look at that. It's bendable. And it's got these small brushes over here. And usually these kind of wands don't work with me, but I don't know how they made this one. It really works. It's usually the one with the brushes that work with my eyelashes more, but usually the plastic ones don't work, but I am so impressed by this. I am. And again, I'm gonna show you. It's very comfortable on the eye as well, and I'm gonna show you.
And with this, you gotta do like the more coats you do, the more like better it becomes.
And you're gonna hate me for this, but I don't know. I just like my eyelashes clumped a little bit. I feel like they look like more voluminous. They look more darker when they're clumped, if you know what I mean. Let's do another one. I think it really gives you what you want. You want your eyelashes to look long, to look more voluminous. So I don't think you can go wrong with the Sky High Maybelline Mascara. Definitely. Okay, guys, who doesn't love a good blush? So moving on to the blush, I use the Milani Baked Blush. I absolutely also love this. This is Dolce Pink. This is Dolce Pink Powder Blush because it's got that luminous sheen to it, and I love that. I've already applied it here, as you can see. I'm just gonna quickly apply it over here and show you guys. As you can see, it just gives this sheen. I love it. And a very soft matte color. It's not too pigmented, so it kind of just gives you that nice edge. Okay, moving on to the lips. So it's the Superstay Matte Ink by Maybelline in the color Ringleader. I think this is great for brown skinned women. This is that perfect pink that everybody wants. If you don't want to put the nude, it's like that perfect pink which goes with every skin color. It's very drying in the texture, but I guess that's what makes it long lasting, but not bad at all. As you can see, it's such a pretty color. It's that perfect nice pink, not too light, not too dark. I think it complements the brown skin tone so well. This was my Shoppers Drug Mart makeup look. Everything under $10. Well, kind of, but you know, some things, and but most of the things were under $10. I really hope that this video helped you to kind of get an idea of the different type of products there are, and they can be reasonably priced, and you know, to go and select what you like for yourself.